Alright, what's up, you guys? So, right around this time, it's December 30th, 2024. Your YouTube's probably just fucking flooded with people saying how you need to change for 2025. How if you don't change this year, I mean, it's just gonna be the same as next year and the year after that. And, if you don't change, your life doesn't change. Like, to be honest, dude, hearing all this fucking, like, New Year's, like, bullshit, like, and not even, like, I'm not even talking about the people that are saying, like, new year, new me. It's more like the people online and in social media who are trying to, like, inspire people. I'm honestly fucking tired of, like, hearing, like, that as, like, the pain point. Like, oh, this is a new year, guys. Like, you need to, dude, just, like, shut the fuck up, bro. Like, when someone's ready to change, like, they're gonna be ready to change. Like, a date on a calendar shouldn't be the driving factor towards someone quitting all their vices, and all their bullshit, really. I mean, to be honest, like, in some cases, rare cases, it can, only because it aligned with the timeline of, like, them going through a dramatic event right before January 1st. So let me explain. The only reason you're really ever gonna commit to wanting to change your life is when you fucking hit rock bottom. And, like, when I say rock bottom, you know, that's obviously very subjective. Some people are gonna take it further than others, you know, like, did I ever take it to heroin? No, I didn't. You know, I only took it to, like, blow, ketamine, Molly, meth one time, like, barely. I never smoked it, but, you know, popped it. And, I never took to heroin. I was never injecting needles into my arm. But people will take it there. And the whole point that I'm getting at here is that whatever that rock bottom is for you, you have to hit it. You have to experience just being average as fuck, being below average, really, with all these bad habits. Even if it's just drinking, like, every single weekend and hating that. Like, you have to experience that. I mean, I remember specifically when I kind of slowed down with the drugs, and I was in that frat party that one night that I always talk about, and I was holding this fucking Twisted Tea, and I'm, like, looking around at everyone, like, jumping around, dancing and laughing, and I was just like, what the fuck am I doing here? Like, what value am I getting from any of this? Like, this is not fun right now. Like, fuck this. Yo, I'm gonna take a piss real quick. I'll be right back. And then I just walk out, and I never come back I don't come back to another frat party after that night. I just walk straight back home, and I drop the frat a week later, get my own apartment, start my business, get sober, start all these habits, and here we are, not even just over 2 years later. So that, I needed to, like, go through that. You know, I needed to experience a moment like that. I needed to have a rock bottom moment like that. Like, that moment of realization where you're just like, what the fuck? And you only get to there by fucking up. You have to fuck up. You have to fail. You have to experience all the bullshit. You have to go learn yourself. That's why, honestly, like, a lot of my content, it doesn't really work for kids because, like, they're still going through their phase, and not a lot of people grew up as fast as I did. You know, like, a lot of, I mean, like, everyone I went to high school with, they're still in their junior year. A lot of these kids, they never even drank for the first time, really, before going into high school. I had done meth. I had done plenty of cocaine, ketamine, Molly, all these drugs I had done before going into college. Like, I was already, like, about to hang up the belt, bro. And I did within 3 months, you know? So my whole point here, what I'm trying to get at, is you have to hit your own rock bottom. You have to fucking go through life and experience it, you know, as it comes. And when you hit your rock bottom, and when you have that fucking moment where you're just kind of, like, looking at you might be looking at the blunt. You might be just thinking, like, what the fuck am I doing with this thing? You might be looking at the drink, like I did, that Twisted Tea. Such a gay-ass drink. Twisted Tea. I'm like, why am I drinking this? Whatever the fuck it is. Hopefully it's not a needle. Hopefully it's not like a crack pipe. But if it comes to that, then it comes to that. You've just got to realize in that moment, you've got to, like, where the pain outweighs the pleasure. In that moment, you realize, like, okay, I mean, this isn't for me anymore. I gotta just give this up. And maybe it's not drugs. Maybe it's literally just, like, sitting here on the couch, like, scrolling on social media, and you're holding your phone in your hand, and you ask yourself, like, what the fuck am I doing here? It's gonna be a little switch in your mind that flips. It's like where you really question everything you've been doing over the past 5-10 years of your life. Like you question everything. That's when someone really changes. Not when they just see a video of someone saying like how it's January 1st and how you need to like get your shit together because it's a new year. Like those are just, the years are just things created by humans. Like they're not even like a real thing. Like experiences are things that are created by humans. You've got to go through those. Like that's what actually changes you, not like a fucking date on a calendar. So I'm tired of just seeing all that shit, and I just wanted to share that with you guys. Hit rock bottom faster. One of my mentors says that. Hit rock bottom like if you could do anything for yourself, like stop being a half-ass motherfucker with your bad habits. Like, dude, the person that's gonna be just drinking only on weekends, the person who only like overeats on weekends, just fucking plays video games only after work or on weekends, like stop, just either fucking do the shit out of that bad habit, like fucking eat all the pizza, drink all the beers, smoke all the weed, play all the video games, or fucking quit, bro. Like, stop being this because when you're just half in, like, you're gonna continue doing it for a long time. You're never really hitting rock bottom and having that realization moment of what the fuck I'm doing, you're never having that realization moment of thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Because you're actually balancing out like some amount of work with those negative habits. So you're like taking like 3 steps forward throughout the week, and then you're taking 4 steps back on the weekend. It's like you're always like, or you can even look at it just 3 steps forward, 3 steps back. So you're just in the same spot the entire time. Like, whereas me, I redline everything. So I basically took like 1,000,000 steps back without any steps forward for the majority of my teenage years, and now I take 0 steps back and I just go forward the entire time. So that's all you gotta do, you guys. Redline fucking faster, fail faster, go all in on the fucking drinking that you're doing. Go ahead and embarrass yourself, get in trouble with the police. I've been there. One time, I'll do like a story time about my first misdemeanor sometime with the police, getting like fucking sat down on the curb. Fucking, that was just horrible. But yeah, you guys, I mean, I'm gonna leave it there. We're about 8 minutes in the video, and I always try to keep these around that range. But fail faster. Realize that a date on the calendar isn't going to be your primary reason. It's not going to be a big enough motivator for you to want to change and then stay committed a few weeks into the new year. It's got to be something deeper. Redline harder, fucking fail more. Just, if you're eating a shit ton, just fucking eat more. Just fuck off your life even more. Stop being this half-ass motherfucker. I bet you no one will tell you that advice, but I fucking will. And maybe you don't even have to. Maybe you don't have to like just eat more or drink more or fucking embarrass yourself more. You can just look at your life and just like really reflect and put yourself into having that moment of thinking like, what the fuck am I doing with myself right now? I hope that makes sense. But I love you guys. 2025 in two days. This is gonna be the biggest year of all time. This is going to be the biggest year of all time. Like, it just keeps going up. Like, there's just, this is going to be a fucking fat one. But I love you guys. Get ready. Get fucking ready. Peace out. See you in the next video.